In my last video, I also wanted to pull a prediction oracle, but I completely forgot about it after ranting for 8 minutes. So if you're interested in watching yesterday's reading, please go ahead and do that. It is always timeless. It is always going to be relevant when it is most important to you. But with that being said, this is going to be a little bit of a longer reading just for the oracle itself, because I feel like since I forgot about it in that reading, that the oracles needed their own time to shine. And with that being said, prediction oracle is saying betrayed and backstabbed. 5 of Swords vibes. Be careful of who you are spending time with, who you are trusting, and how you are speaking to yourself, because the biggest person who can betray themselves is yourself. The reason why is because you are the person who trusts others. You are the person who gives vulnerability to other people, and it is so important to be vulnerable. I will never tell you otherwise. It is a power to be able to be vulnerable, especially in this day and age. But it is also important to understand that you are the creator of your reality. You decide who to give power to and who to take power back from. And this can be related to the promises that you keep to yourself. Every time you do something that goes against your promises, your goals, you are kind of betraying yourself in the end. This could be related to the people, again, you are spending time with. If you are giving other people second chances when you know it's not potentially worth it, you are betraying yourself because you are allowing other people to step over your boundaries, and your boundaries are important. They are protecting you, the most important person in your life. So stop letting other people betray you by betraying yourself. That is the big point here. With that being said, in a general divination sense, somebody could be potentially betraying you. Somebody is speaking behind your back. Somebody in your circle might merely not be treating you the way that you deserve to be treated. And again, this is a discussion about boundaries, and I love that this came up right now. That boundaries are so important for you to not be betrayed, for you to not be stabbed in the back, because again, it's all a matter of your perspective. It's all a matter of how much you're willing to forgive. It's all a matter of how much you're willing to protect yourself at the end of the day. You are so important, and you are a gem, and you need to understand that your boundaries are protecting that. The only thing or person who has power over you is the person or thing that you give power to. So bring that energy back to yourself. Bring back your boundaries and bring back self-trust. You are the only person who can get hurt by other people based on your perspective and based on how much you allow other people to walk over you. You are the only person who decides who to spend time with, and if somebody gives you red flags, do not spend time with them if this is not something that you want in your life. And I understand that there's a different side of the spectrum of enjoying your time and living in excitement and not thinking about the future, but I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about second chances. I'm talking about people who aren't supporting you the way that you deserve to be supported, and you are still keeping them in your life. You are still keeping those limitations that you are talking about yourself in your life. Treat yourself better, treat yourself with more kindness, stop stabbing yourself in the back, and focus on building back your boundaries. Your boundaries are protecting the most important person in your life. I'm going to always say that. Protect yourself fully, set boundaries, and if somebody oversteps them, do not take it lightly.